Good evening YouTube, Dr. Crow here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make realistic textures on Blender. Well, not really make, more like you've downloaded your images and you're going to put them on like this cube here. So, first thing, there's a few things that you want to do. If you want, you can download this add-on called a Lily Surface Scraper. Once you've downloaded that, you go back to Blender. You go edit preferences and you go install and find that add-on. It'll come in a zip file. You don't have to unzip it. You just have to install it and then enable it. Now you're going to save your file. I've already have it saved for this to work. Now what this add-on basically does is that when you go to your your materials, you scroll down and you could import textures from these 4 websites. Now that's quite a lot because Texture Haven, CCO, textures, all of these have a decent amount of textures. But I'll show you if you don't have, like, you getting your textures on textures.com. I'll show you how to do that. But first, you're going to want to find your textures, and I'm going to click here to Texture Haven. I'm going to use this, so I'm going to click on this. I'm going to copy what this is here. So you're going to copy the URL. You're going to go back to Blender and you're going to import surface. So I'm going to do that, press OK. And you could choose like the quality. 8K is like very very high quality. It might lag. I'm going to go with 2K JPG. You could go PNG. But I'm just going to press OK. Now it's going to load. I think it should have loaded because I've already used this texture, and let's see if it has loaded. So as you can see, you have your texture here. Now what you want to do, once you have your texture, if you go to shading, you can see it sets up everything for you. Now if you already have downloaded some of the textures, they'll be very fast and like basically auto apply it. Now I'm just going to do a cube projection. Just like make it so that the texture is suited. So once we've done that, there's still a few more things to do. So you're going to go here and you're going to use Cycles as your engine. Now Cycles is better than Eevee in certain ways. I'm not like extreme professional, so no, I don't exactly know. But what I can tell you is when you go back to your material properties and you scroll down and go to settings here, you could change these to like displacement only and bump only, or both. Now what this does is that if you go to modifiers and add a subdivision surface, go keep it on simple and go change these views, and you can start seeing like certain things have been almost like applied to it, like more height and that. What you can do is like you could add more you go into edit mode, press W and subdivide it. Now as you can see here, you've got heights now. Now this is great when you're using this for walls and that, because sometimes it doesn't pop up. So now they have your height and that, you could use from going into Cycles and keeping this at displacement and bump. You can now go here. You could change it again. Okay, sorry about that. So cut this part. So if you want to edit the height here, you're going to go to your displacement and shading, and you're going to just change it. As you can see, now it's gone down a bit. So that's how you do it with the add-on. Now on to how to do it if you just have the downloaded images without a add-on. Okay, so I got this texture here. It's just your rock cliff thing, and I downloaded it at textures.com. Now, I did say no, we're not going to use that add-on, but we are. But you don't have to download it. You just have to go back to preferences and go to node Wrangler right here. So you're going to enable that. I'm going to add another cube, and this will be for our textures. So I'm going to click new and scroll out and go here. Now what you're going to do is shift control T, and this will open your folder, and you're going to go here and you're going to select all of them. Now the thing with this is that your textures have to be named properly. I think textures.com should have them named properly, but sometimes they don't, and you're going to have to apply them in a different way. So we're going to set them up, and now we've got our, again, cliff here, and everything hopefully should be set up properly. Now sometimes ambient occlusion isn't there, but that's fine. And that's how we set up with our textures from textures.com. And you could do the same thing, well, not shave smooth, you could subdivide, and I guess so that again they pop out. Keep it not that we keep it on simple, just remember that. Now hopefully, since we are on this, we could change it to displacement and bump. Although it kind of does this, we just probably gonna have to end up trying to fix it here. Maybe take down the scale a bit, or you can leave it on bump only, or but both is kind of good depending on what you are using. And so that's it. That's how you basically use textures in Blender. Sometimes people make a tutorial and make it very simple. And this is just an easy way. If your textures are named properly and you get them from textures.com and you use Node Wrangler, just remember to click on the principal BDF, press Shift Control T to bring your files up with textures. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Sometimes the ambient occlusion doesn't work. You might have to just rename it, or you're gonna put the file here and do all of this stuff. If this one does have ambient occlusion, but I don't know how they do it. It's in some weird way. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.